Regulators have seized Silicon Valley Bank in the largest bank failure since the Great Recession.
Customers were rushing to take their money out.
Get the money out.
There are recent developments that concern a few banks.
We're back with some breaking news this morning. First Republic Bank has been taken over by federal regulators and sold to JP Chase. This comes after regulators spent the weekend trying to find a buyer for the bank.
Yeah, beginning today, 84 First Republic branches will reopen under JP Chase. This makes it now the third major bank to go under in less than 2 months. The First Republic closure has now become the second largest bank failure in U.S. history, surpassing Silicon Valley Bank.
Where some of the world's leading money managers are warning the collapse of another American bank could lead to a credit crunch and an economic slowdown. Constrained lending as a result of stricter banking regulation could stifle credit to the U.S. economy at a critical time. We'll be getting an expert view on this in just a moment, but first here's my colleague Samira Hussein on the collapse of First Republic.
As of Monday, First Republic customers turning up at their bank are in fact customers of JP Chase. The signs above will soon change. First Republic had been under pressure since the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank 2 months earlier. Last week, First Republic revealed depositors had withdrawn $100 billion in the space of a few months. Customers feared their money was not safe. Investors became convinced it was about to fail.
Are there risks of more failures? This is the fourth lender here to collapse this year. Could more be on the brink?
Oh, I think there's absolute certainty of it. Just think about the fact that, people made a huge amount of money here, right? In other words, those people who have driven SVB out of business, who, benefited from the Signature failure, who benefited from the First Republic, slow die, they made a lot of money. And then now looking around to find another target, another bank, which is in a position where they're going to go under. And what they're looking for is, does the bank have a large portfolio of fixed rate mortgages? Does the bank have a huge amount of commercial real estate? Does the bank have, a huge gap between its real, if you will, values and its published values? In other words, when you pick up the bank statement and you see it's got X, Y, Z in assets and ABC in equity, do they really have it? Or do they have a number that they're publishing which fails to recognize marking to market? So, they'll be out there. They're prowling. The antelopes are being prowled by the lions here, and the lions are going to find other ones to attack and bring down. So, yes, there will be more bank failures.
Let's welcome Peter back in to fill us in. Peter, I didn't think I'd see you so soon, but another bank, another shoe drops. How many more? Do you have any prediction, and how bad is it going to get?
A lot more banks are going to fail. This is just the reality. This is the mess that the Fed made by keeping interest rates so low for so long. This is what enabled the banks to load up on all this low-yielding, overpriced long-term debt, treasuries, mortgages. And government regulators actually pushed the banks into these securities with favorable accounting treatment for government securities or anything guaranteed by the U.S. government. The problem is that we shouldn't even have an FDIC. You're talking about how they might want to tweak the coverage. How about abolishing the FDIC and let the free market handle banking? We'd have a much more solid banking system if depositors knew that their deposits could be lost at a bank that was reckless and took a lot of risks. And then those banks would.
The origins of life in the universe. First stages in human evolution. First simple technologies that started making our life easier. glad to introduce our multi-ecosystem. Here, the rewards are generated thanks to the fees applied to each service or product behind an income resource such as staking pools, credit card swipe commissions, mining fields, assisted trading, non-fungible tokens marketplace, interactive airdrops, mainnet masternodes, trivia games, etc. Available on platforms and devices. More than 3 million users expected by the end of 2022 could reach a milestone of $5 billion in total resources. Lydian World, the place where you can explore, earn, and have fun.
Agreed to be here tonight with us. Let's go! Party is going on!
Good afternoon, Stockholm. I am so much excited.
Welcome to this magic island.
All right, greetings, family. Good morning, wherever you might be tuning in from. It's your brother Fard MacD, CEO and founder of New Millennium Bankers and Fard Money Network, family. And today we have a powerful stream for you today. This morning, we got breaking news in the cryptocurrency space coming out of Dubai, dealing with Binance. So you know about everything that the Binance is got going on with the SEC in the United States. But I want y'all to hear what Binance got going on outside of the United States. Because remember, we always tell you in Fard Money Network that, hey, look, don't worry about what America doing. You don't have to stay here. There's other places we can go that are crypto friendly. They love crypto, so they don't have all these crazy, dumb regulations on what we can do with our money and can't do with our money. So just think about that. That's why we're trying to get you rich. See, when you get rich, you think like that. You get to thinking like, I can stay over here. I don't have to stay here. I can go to this country. I can go over here. I don't have to stay in the United States. You feel what I'm saying? And deal with this. I can pay them for citizenship over there. You feel me? That's how we should be thinking. But that's why we're trying to get you rich. So before we get into that, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel, Fard Money Network. Subscribe to our team channel, New Millennium Bankers. And family, tap into what we got going on tonight at 7:30. We got a Project Exodus 10,000 event going on. Project Exodus 10,000 is something that we started, New Millennium Bankers started back in 2021. And our mission, our goal is to have 10,000 free cryptocurrency millionaires. We want you to be financially free, but we want you to hit millionaire status within a year to 2 year span. All right. So that's our goal. So we're looking for serious people that want to take control of their financial situation. that want to be in control of your own economy, be in control of your money, because the most important economy is your economy in your household, not anywhere outside of that. Not the government, not in your country. It's what's going on inside your household. How does your finances look? So that's what Project Exodus 10,000 is about. And we got an event, an invitation event going on tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Get with the person that shared it with you so you can get the Zoom link. I go to my page as Far Money Network and New Millennium Bankers, Instagram, Facebook, and you will see the flyer. You will see the link. Go and get it. Tap in, plug in. Because what else you going to be doing tonight that can put an extra $100,000 into your pocket? What else you going to be doing tonight that's going to show you how you can plug into a system, put your money to work tonight? Tonight, not next week, not next year, right? Not you having to learn a whole bunch of stuff to get paid. No. What else are you going to be doing tonight at 7:30 where you're going to be learning how to make 6 figures, how to make 10,000 passive, 2,000, 3,000 passive a week, a month? How you going to be, what you going to be doing? They're going to show you that. All right. So tap in. I expect it to be a packed house. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So let's go and take a look at the cryptocurrency market. So the cryptocurrency market cap decreased over the last day to 1.28%, but it's still trading. It still has a market cap rather of over 1.1 trillion. 1.1 trillion. Now, cryptocurrency all-time high market cap is 2.9 trillion. 2.9. All right. So Bitcoin is trading at $29,188.84. And I know a lot of people got a lot to say about crypto, but when they tell you about crypto, ask them, can they afford a whole Bitcoin? Say, can you afford a whole Bitcoin? I mean, just ask them. Say, just say, can you afford a whole Bitcoin? I mean, it's just a simple logical question. When they tell you about crypto, say, the number one cryptocurrency costs $29,000. Can you afford one right now? All right. Not a piece of one. Can you afford the whole one? All right. But anyway, just ask questions when people tell you something negative about crypto. Just ask them questions. All right. Ethereum is trading at number 2 spot. Is coming in at the number 2 spot. Is trading at $1,836.29 or 30 cents. Now you can ask them, can they afford that? All right. Binance is taking that 4th spot back. XPR is close to Binance in the 5th spot. Binance is trading for $241.04. XPR has dropped to 66 cents. 66 cents, but it is coming in that 4th spot. All right, so let's go and take a look at the G999 coin, because our coin is up right now. Okay, the G999 coin, let me refresh that and make sure that's right. Okay, the G999 coin has a high of today of 0.5 cent, but we are currently up 8.31%, and we're trading right where we are. Almost 8.5%. We just jumped, but we're trading at 0.0046. That's nearly 0.5 of a penny, half a penny. Our market cap is over $52 million in market cap. Great stuff coming from the G999 coin and this blockchain and this ecosystem next month. We are excited. We can't wait. This is what most of us that are loyal to this project and I know a lot of y'all, because I still get the question now, what the coin doing? I don't care. I made over $100 and some $1,000 with the coin at this price right here this month. And you're going to ask me about what the coin doing. But in the ecosystem, I'm a 6-figure income earner, and you're going to ask me what the coin doing. The coin is doing what the coin doing. The coin go up to $1 right now while we on here. I'm not going to sell one of them. So it's irrelevant with me, because we have a whole system. That's what we trying to tell you, right? Everybody want to get rich the easy way with dealing with crypto. What is that? Buying low and selling high. That's all they know. They got a little staking program going on over here. Yeah, that's cool. We got that too, right? I get paid G999s every single day. Not worried about the price on it. I can go and convert my G999 into USD Tether, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or I can convert it into gold right now. So I'm not worried about the price. I understand the value and the long-term projected value of this coin. See, the coin got value now, but everybody got to wait on the market for it to catch up for it to reflect the price. You feel me? The market cap is only 52 million. What did you expect the coin to be? But it's still here. It's still standing strong. But wait till next month, though. That's all. Wait till next month, though, if you worry about the price. But people ask me that all the time when I call them. Old people that left GS Partners was in and they ain't doing nothing. We made all this money, making all this money in GS Partners, and they gonna tell us what the coin doing. What the coin doing? What is the coin doing? Right? The coin doing this right here. My coin holding is up 8%. That's what it's doing. Right? What the coin doing, man. We over here making hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of crypto, getting paid in all type of crypto. Man, we're getting paid in so many different cryptos. It's ridiculous. And you got the nerve to ask us what the coin doing. Boy, I tell you the truth. It take intelligence to get rich. It take intelligence. You got to be smart to get rich. That's why we call it smart finance. You got to be intelligent to get rich. All right, let's get into it, family. Binance becomes first crypto exchange to get major license in Dubai. Now, everybody knows, especially if you've been following our channel, that Dubai is a crypto-friendly country. A lot of the big crypto companies have taken their headquarter office to Dubai, the UAE, because of their regulations and because of it's a duty-free country, so there's no taxes over there. Also, I forgot about that. You're in Dubai, anywhere in that Middle East country, those countries there's no taxes. I was in Qatar earlier this year in March, in Doha, Qatar, which is the capital of Qatar, and it was tax-free. No sales tax. The citizens didn't pay taxes. You get a loan from the bank. There's no interest on the loan or nothing like that. You just got a certain amount of time. You got to pay it back in full. All right. But that's what they're dealing with over there. That's called Islamic finances. See, we over here in America getting put into bondage with interest and taxes and all this stuff over here. But we know you don't want nothing to do. You ain't no Muslim. I mean, you're in a Christian nation. That's America, and they robbing us. Literally. They robbing us. They robbing us of our future. But anyway, I don't want to go down that route. But anyway, it is true. Sometimes we just have to hit you with a truth ball right quick, right? America is a Christian nation, right? The number one religion in America is Christianity. And the government stands on a Christian policies, right? Principles. And they are taxing us for everything. It's a sale tax to everything. We have to pay individual taxes. We have to pay property taxes. We have to pay what else? Business taxes. All these corporate taxes. Tax. It's a fee to everything. You go get a loan from the bank, you're going to end up paying double by the time you pay the bank back. Not in the Middle East. Not in the Islamic countries. The developed Islamic countries. Not over there. Not in the UAE, not in Qatar. I was in Qatar. I'm telling you what I know. Right? I've been there. So I ain't just telling you what I heard. I actually was there. And on the sign, everywhere through Qatar, it say duty free. Matter of fact, and we was in Seychelles in Africa. On that island, it was duty free. That means no taxes, family. That's what duty free means. But anyway, let's get into it. Binance becomes first crypto exchange to receive the operational minimum viable product license in Dubai, the UAE. The world's largest crypto exchange, Binance, has become the first exchange to receive the operational minimum viable product license in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. Users can now access regulated virtual asset services on the exchange, such as fiat on-ramp and off-ramp services under Dubai's Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority, Investor Protection and Market. Binance gets operational MVP license in Dubai. Dubai's Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority approved Binance with an an operational minimum viable product MVP license to operate virtual asset exchange services, according to an announcement on July the 31st. Now listen at this. Here's Binance Dubai's general manager said, the last few years have submitted Dubai as a global virtual asset hub, and we are excited to be a witness to that growth as we build our operations here with continued commitment to market and investor security. Binance FCE can now offer services approved by VARA, including virtual asset exchange, broker-dealer services. Initially, the crypto exchange will provide services to institutional and qualified retail investors. Binance FCE received a provisional MVP license in March of 2020 and a predatory MVP license in September of 2022. The approval of the first operational MVP license shows compliance with local regulators and regulatory framework with virtual asset service providers. The license will also allow Binance users to safely convert virtual assets to fiat under VARA standards in compliance with the Financial Action Task Force rules. So, family, this is deep. Why is this deep? Because, hold on, let's go here now. Binance looks to Dubai as global crypto hub. Binance consider Dubai as the global crypto hub due to crypto-friendly regulations, and CEO CZ likely living in the city. In fact, the UAE has embraced blockchain technology, Web3, and virtual assets to create a thriving industry. Amid the regulatory challenges and the intense scrutiny in other countries, Binance views the city as its home and scales services for institutions, retail investors, and the global virtual asset community. So while Binance going through all this smoke with the SEC over here in the United States want to shut their exchange down over here, all right, because they don't want the citizens. See, they just put a black eye on Binance. They tried to sue Coinbase because they don't want us dealing with crypto. You don't believe that. We know you don't believe that. That's why you don't got nothing. If the government don't want you to have something, then you should want it. If the number one oppressive government on the planet ever, the United States government, don't want its normal taxpaying citizens to do something or have something or hear from somebody, that's who we should want to hear. That's what we should want to have. Why? Because the government has never did anything real beneficial for its people. Democrat, Republican, none of that matters. I know y'all political. I am not trying to get political, but it's just the truth. I've got to tell the truth. What has the government of the United States done for you, Democrat? What has it done for you, Republican? What has it done for us? Yeah, us, black people. Not a damn thing. All right? Yeah, we're going to just speak real blunt today. Not a damn thing. So if the government don't want us to have something, if they scrutinize something, they putting out misinformation and confusion about something, this is something we should be running to. Right? Why? Because it must be some freedom from their control. Because their monetary system and the way they got it set up with the Federal Reserve, we ain't in control of what we do. Every bank in America debit card has a limit on what you can spend. I'm going to say that one more time. Every debit card, every credit card in America has a limit. Why? Because they don't want that many people going to the ATM and being able to pull out $3,000-$4,000 a day. You can only do about $800. Maybe you might get a card to do $1,000, but most of the debit cards you can only get $700 to $800 of cash per day from an ATM. Most of the debit cards and the credit cards you can only spend like $3,000 a day. If you got a business license, business LLC with a bank card, you might can spend $5,000 a day. That ain't no damn money, man. You don't think there's no money? Go to your mall and go walk in Louis Vuitton and Gucci and all of those designer stores. I ain't gonna even see you to the car lot. Just go to your mall. If you think $5,000 a lot of money, if you think $3,000 a lot of money, go to Louis Vuitton store, go to Chanel, go to Gucci, go to Versace, and look at their clothes, look at their shirts and jackets and shoes and stuff, and just look at the price. Don't even buy that. Just look at the price and see how far with just $3,000 spending or $5,000, what you're going to be able to get if you had it. If you had it. This is just what we're saying, family. So crypto is allowing us to be able to spend freely without these restrictions. So the more merchants that will accept crypto, the more we can do. Because if I got millions of dollars, why I got to be restricted on what I'm doing? If I got a couple $100,000, why I'm restricted on what I got to do? And they always say, we want to prove that you got this. Well, first of all, I'm not a criminal. I'm not a drug dealer. So why I got to prove where I got income from? I ain't get it doing that. But America is the biggest drug dealers on the planet. Hey, listen, I don't know what it is. Allah has caused me to say this, so let me go ahead and get all the string. I don't even know where all this coming from. All right. But he has definitely caused me to say this because they are the biggest drug dealers on the planet. What you think Walgreens and what's the other company? CVS. What you think what they selling? They selling drugs. Legal drugs. All right. Legal drugs. Now they throw the book at me and you for selling a blunt. You feel me? Selling a line of cocaine. You get the book. You get the book thrown at you, right? But we just saying, family. So if I'm going to be restricted from what I'm doing, why am I doing it? See, we can no longer be afraid of the government. Why are we afraid of the government? For what? Because whatever they want to do to you, they'll do it anyway. So you might as well stand up on your 2 feet. You might as well stand up and you know the truth. You might as well just say it. You might as well just say it. We cannot sell cowardice to the next generations and generations to come. Eventually, we're going to have to take the stand. All right? And we never know. Cryptocurrency can be that last piece that make us come together and take a stand once they try to do whatever they want to do with it. It might just be that. You know what I'm saying? It might just be that. So what are we doing? We're afraid. We're afraid. What's the sense of having money if you can't buy what you? Why I got to go to? If I go to a car lot and I drop $10,000, why I got to prove where I got the income from? Prove to me that I did something illegal to get it. Oh no, you got to pay tax. See, they want you to pay taxes on every little thing. See what I'm saying? They want to pay just $10,000. Prove where you got this from. Prove where you got this. How did you get this? Show us this. Show us this. Do us this. Where's this money coming from? Where's this? Hold on. First of all, no, you prove that I got it from somewhere doing something that go against your laws, right? Because we ain't got a law that say that I got to pay taxes. Y'all don't believe that? Y'all don't believe that? I'm going to show y'all this video. See, because y'all don't hear from me. I'm going to let y'all hear from the folks who was in the IRS, in the government. I'm going to let y'all hear from them, not me. I'm just, you just listen to me, man. You just talk. Well, I'm going to let you hear from them. It ain't a law that say that we got to pay personal income taxes. You know why it ain't a law? Let me tell y'all why it ain't a law. Let me tell y'all why it ain't a law that say we got to pay personal income taxes. Because taxes is against the Constitution. So how can it be a law with something that's against the Constitution in the first place? But listen, In America, you are punished for what you don't know. And because they're not gonna tell you. Remember, this is an oppressive regime, oppressive rulership over here. So what you don't know, you're gonna get punished for it. Because they can just say anything and do anything to you, and you just go with it, because they've been doing this since 1913. Well, we got to pay taxes for this and this. Listen, that come from county taxes, paying teachers and paying out the roads. That don't come from income tax. That come from county local taxes and sale taxes and stuff like that. So we always paying taxes, because every time I go buy some, I'm paying a sale tax. You can't get around that. You feel what I'm saying? So listen, family. What we don't know in America, we get punished for. So don't be ignorant. Study, read, right? Learn all of this stuff, because what I'm telling you is the truth. But I'm gonna let the professionals, people that you might see as credible than me, tell you there ain't no law to say we gotta pay taxes. All right, well, they hit you with tax. See, they hit you with tax invasion. But they just hit you with a fine and all this here and the third like this. All right. But if they was to fight them right, they would see, like, what you mean high tax evasion? That's on businesses, right? That's on all of that stuff there, high celebrity, high net worth people. You feel me? Not low level net worth. You ain't never heard nobody with a regular 9-to-5 job you heard them get out of it, and the IRS might take their checks. That's why you got to be an entrepreneur. Man, I'm trying to give y'all a sign. That's why you got to be an entrepreneur. See, they can't garnish my checks. Let me let the professionals talk about the tax code, man. Let me let you hear that, right? This is just more proof that America is a oppressive regime, and we eventually gonna have to separate and get out of America and get out of this system, because it's eventually gonna fall anyway. But before it falls, we need to be thinking about our own government, straight up. And everybody that want to be in a righteous government where everybody can be free. The government's supposed to operate and serve the people, not oppress the people and live off the people. Check it out.
There is no law, and to date, nobody has been able to show that there is a law for the average American citizen working day in and day out to pay an income tax.
But We the People Foundation for Constitutional Education put a full-page ad in the USA Today on July 7th, 2000. And within the body of that ad was a $50,000 challenge for anyone that could show the law. And to me, $50,000 is a lot of money. So I went after that and did the research based on the fact that I thought, let's put this baby to bed. I'm hearing all these rumors. I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. I'll answer these people's questions that are asking me, and then I'll win this $50,000. And, based on the research that I did throughout the year 2000 and that I'm still doing, I have not found that law. I've asked Congress. We've asked a lot of people in the IRS commissioners, helpers. They can't answer, because if they answer, the American people are going to know that this whole thing is a fraud.
There is no law. There is no law that requires the average American worker in the private sector to pay a direct unapportioned tax on their labor and compensation for services. There is no law.
I really expected that, of course, there's a law that you can point to in the law book, the code that requires you to file a tax return. Of course there is. Maybe I don't know what it is right then as he was speaking to me, but sure. So naively, I agreed to go off and research it and get back to him. 3.5 months later, I was at that point where I couldn't find the statute that clearly made a person liable, at least not me and most people I know. And I had no choice in my mind except to resign.
I had to leave the IRS because I presented evidence that I had accumulated indicating that the agency was violating the law and violating people's rights. And I asked the agency for a response to my sincere concerns. And the answer I got was that they would not respond to my concerns and that they would provide me with the paperwork necessary to tender my resignation.
You can look through the statutes and look for the law that requires you to pay. And when you do that, you can't identify a law that requires the average person in America who earns a wage and works in private business to pay an income tax.
American citizens, along with the foundation, have been asking the IRS to specifically provide them with the underlying legal foundation upon which they administer and enforce the personal income tax laws in our country.
At the national level, when people would attempt to contact somebody of a much higher authority, say the commissioner, same kind of thing. They would get answers that were in effect non-answers.
You have to understand that an agency which will unlawfully impose a tax that doesn't exist is not going to care. If we, the people, don't know what our rights are, they're not going to tell us.
If Americans just learned that the IRS was actually knowingly deceiving them, that would be enough for them to rise up and put a stop to it.
100% of what is collected is absorbed solely by interest on the federal debt. All individual income tax revenues are gone before 1 nickel is spent on the services taxpayers expect from government. People have been told, that you need this income tax system to fund government, which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, my question is, well, if that's true, how did we fund government from 1776 to 1913?
The main purpose of the income tax is not to raise revenue, but to redistribute wealth and to control society.
A lot of people might say, well, gee, if there wasn't an income tax, what would happen to education? They don't understand that education is paid for the most part, out of state and local taxes, your property tax. People might say, well, how are we going to build and maintain our highways? If there's no money coming into the government, we need our highways. There is a tax on every gallon of gasoline that people buy. Proceeds from the income tax do not pay for highway construction.
I believe that in both spirit and substance, our tax system has come to be un-American. Death and taxes may be inevitable, but unjust taxes are not.
This small booklet includes the Constitution of the United States, the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence. This is a document that every citizen should read. It's a document which freed an entire nation. This is the Internal Revenue Code, and this document, and the unlawful application of this document by the Internal Revenue Service has enslaved the nation that this document attempted to free.
Now listen, you can argue with me, you can argue with True. I'm just a messenger. So don't kill me. I'm just a messenger, man. Them folks there, they just messengers. They just letting us know. You can believe it, take it or let it alone. All right? You think all of them people we're just going to get it together and just lie, just outright just lie, right? Black people, white people, you seen it all, right? So listen, so you can believe what you want to believe. I'm just here to tell you and deliver a clear message. So you better come participate in Project Exodus 10,000. Yeah, we got to exit out of this thing, man. Yeah, we got to make our exodus. You feel what I'm saying? We got to make our exodus. If you can't walk away from the job, then we got a method and a system for you that's proven that'll help you steal away. Meaning where you can be gradually putting yourself in a better financial position so you can walk away. All right, so you can walk away, and what better way to do it than somebody that just totally just one day just say, I quit, and I ain't been back to the 9 to 5 workforce since. Yeah, that's me. I ain't been back to the 9 to 5 workforce going on 6 years. And I told my coworkers I was gonna quit. They were looking at me crazy. They thought the job was sweet. We were getting $11 an hour working in the warehouse, loading up trucks and loading up carts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Working at night, $11 an hour. And they was happy. I think the cap was $16 an hour. And ain't nobody wanted to leave. So when I started telling them I was gonna leave, you feel what I'm saying? For I had a couple of reasons. For one, I'm unemployable. For two, I already had my own business, and I had a vision and a plan for that business. for 3, I was working nights. I used to have to go in at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and get off like 12, 1 o'clock sometime. Even sometimes we just stayed to 2, right? So I used to miss all my nights. If I go home, I'm sleeping. So all my days just exhausted. I was just like, oh man, I cannot do this. The job wasn't really that hard on me. You know what I'm saying? We used to be able to have headphones on, stuff like that. You know, we used to be able to be on our phone. You feel me? The job wasn't really that stressful, even though I was on my feet all the time. But it was just those elements that it was at night. I did have a business already. I had a brand already. So and I had future plans for that brand. So I had to go full time. You feel what I'm saying? I had to go full time, and I did that. I walked away in January of 2018, and I haven't looked back, and I haven't had a job since. Not that it's easy. Don't never think that. All right. However, the greater the struggle, the greater the reward or the greater the success. So it wasn't easy, but it didn't need to be easy. It needed to be tough. It needed to be a struggle. All right. It had to be ups and downs. You feel me? Because see, after difficulty comes ease. So the greater the difficulty, the more the ease is when the ease comes. You know what I'm saying? So we all met with that. We innate built to overcome that. So what better way to come and listen to somebody that is free? Somebody that walked away from a job and ain't had a job since. Who would you rather listen to? Somebody still working? Right? Somebody tell you, yeah, I used to be a business owner, but they went back to work? Or would you rather listen to the person that walked away and ain't even went back? Ain't looked back. Ain't looked back. It's up to you, family. But we got that project going on tonight. Get with the person that shared this with you, man. Tell them you want to be a new millennium banker. We're going to show you how to get paid in ways that you probably never dreamed of. For real. We don't even, we know we said got that saying, make money while you sleep. I don't even know what to call this here. I literally don't. I don't even know what to call this here. This is something whole totally different. This ain't just make money while you sleep. This is like, I don't even know what to call it. Like, really, I don't. It ain't, because it has surpassed just making money in your sleep. It has surpassed that. I don't know what it is now. I don't even know what name to give it. All I know is we making plenty over here. Plenty. Plenty. All right? So, with that being said, family, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all tonight, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. See y'all tonight. Be on that Zoom so you can get the freedom plan, the financial independence plan, and run the play. Stop being afraid. Run the play. People come to us all the time. What's the taxes on this? Man, you ain't made no money. You worry about some taxes. You got to make some money to even worry about that. Come make some money then. If you want to worry about taxes, then come worry about taxes. But don't worry about taxes in front of you making something. Come on, family. We got to get rid of this fear thing, man. This fear thing these folk got us moving in fear. They got us moving in straight up fear, man. You ain't even made no money. You asking about taxes. You got to make money to pay taxes, man. Make some money first, and then worry about that. You feel what I'm saying? Because they ain't worried about that. They going to make their money. You feel what I'm saying? But that's an entrepreneur spirit. We going to make money before we can deal with all that. If I can make some money, hey, listen, man, please. I don't know how to make some money. I ain't worried about that. That is when I cross that line, and then when we cross that path, then we'll get there. But right now, I'm trying to get in and make more money, man, what I'm making, man, off this job, man, or this little small business I got. Ain't worried about no taxes, man. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna ask no opportunity. That's what I'm gonna ask at an opportunity. Come on, family. With that being said, family, we want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. We'll see y'all on the next stream, man. Project Exodus 10,000, man. We lit. 10,000 cryptocurrency millionaire. That's our goal, man. Come be one. Don't be afraid. It ain't a better opportunity out there. It ain't a more safer, secure opportunity out there. I'm trying to tell y'all. We got the best thing going, man. Period. Hands down. No cap, no hype. We can't even hype this up. We got the best thing going out here, man. Come on, get down. You really want to get the bag. If you really want to get rich, man, you coming and be a new millennium banker, man. You ain't nothing else out there going to get you richer, faster, quicker, more money than what we doing. Period. That ain't no cap. That ain't no hype. We got receipts, man. We'll pop the hood to show, put us against anybody. Anybody. And we will show that we got the best thing going, man. Don't play with us, man. Tap in, man. We turned. It's August the 3rd, man. Yeah, man. We turned up, man. Come on, get down, man. You really trying to get rich? Man, we got the litmus test for you. When we show you this plan here, we're going to see if you really about this, about money, about getting rich. For real, for real. We got the receipts. We got the documentation. We popping the hood. Check it out.
I would like to see at least 100 millionaires among the Muslims in Chicago. If you're rich, I'm rich. And I can always come and tell you about the needs of a nation. But if you poor and we poor, we can't be around here poor.